Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kobo Sports Room, where we talk about transfers, player profile, we do interview, fans perspective here. Click on the subscribe button, press the post notification bell. Today's video is a transfer video. You know the transfer window is still on. FIFA Club World Cup is gone. The trophy, tournament, and then the trophy is gone. You know, Chelsea has won it already. So we are still in the transfer window and teams are making moves. A lot of teams are making moves and we are here to, talk about transfers. Let's discuss transfers. What is happening on the transfer market? So we are going to talk about Hugo Ekitike. Hugo Ekitike, a French striker, a young striker. And he has done well in the Bundesliga. We'll talk about him. We'll talk about Rodrygo. It is looking like he will leave Real Madrid. And now it is, so to speak, confirmed that he will leave Real Madrid. We'll talk about Wissa, Jhon Wissa. We'll talk about Jhon Wissa. And then Jhon Arias has also made a brilliant move from Fluminense to Wolverhampton Wanderers. So let's get straight into the video. Now, let's talk about Hugo Ekitike. Hugo Ekitike is, a young striker, very, very versatile, and, he's that quick. He went to PSG and Famano. He went to, Eintracht Frankfurt, scored like 15 goals, and then now a lot of teams are chasing him. And, Frankfurt are demanding for 100 million euros. And, Frankfurt, when they demand for that kind of money, even if they don't get 100 million, they are going to get 80 million, 90 million. At least that is the money they are going to get. They have a tough negotiator. So I was like, 100 million for Hugo Ekitike. Bro, what are we doing on the transfer market? What is happening to the transfer market? But Hugo Ekitike, it was looking like Chelsea was, in that conversation. Chelsea backed down and went in for Joao Pedro, another versatile player. Joao Pedro has done well in Chelsea. Still, Hugo Ekitike. Big shout out to Florian Plettenberg. He has been pushing this guy, Hugo Ekitike. Then now it is looking like Liverpool are on the verge of completing a deal for the French young striker, Hugo Ekitike. Now, the money or the price is an excess of 80 million euros. So it means that it is going to be more than 80 million euros, probably maybe 80 million plus add-ons. That is what Liverpool will pay for Hugo Ekitike from Frankfurt to Liverpool. Now I have an issue here with Hugo Ekitike and then the kind of potential he has and then the kind of league he's coming into. Obviously, I don't doubt Liverpool's recruitment plan. They have a solid recruitment plan, if not the best. Then it means that it's one of the best in Europe. They have the best recruitment plan. Look at what they did in, recruiting Salah, Van Dijk, even their coach, Jurgen Klopp leaving and then they're bringing in Arne Slot. So they have one of the best recruitment strategy in the game as we speak right now. So I'm not doubting their recruitment plan, but the money, Charlie, is too much. 80 million for Hugo Ekitike. Hugo Ekitike should be at most 60 million player. At most. 60 million, 65 million player. But Charlie, Eintracht Frankfurt are selling their player. So the money they want, that is what they are going to quote. And if you want to buy, come and buy. They don't care. So that is Hugo Ekitike for you. 80 million, I think, is too much. But him as a player, his ability as a player, I wouldn't doubt his ability as a player. No. Even though he's coming from the Bundesliga and all of that, but I wouldn't doubt his ability as a football player. But Newcastle were on the verge of completing a deal for Hugo Ekitike, and it was looking like Liverpool gave Newcastle a deal. Take Hugo Ekitike, we'll come and take Isak, or keep Isak and we go in for Hugo Ekitike. And Newcastle are keeping who? They are keeping Isak. According to them, they are keeping Isak, and even Isak, he has a contract that will end in 2028. So after next season, it means that he has only 1 year left on his contract. That is after the end of next season. He only has 1 year left, and we'll see what their contract extension because let's be real, he has to move. Let's be real. Isak has to move from Newcastle. He has to move and play at a bigger stage or at a bigger team, and then guess, so to speak, one of the biggest money in world football. So Newcastle chose Isak ahead of Hugo Ekitike, and Liverpool are going in for Hugo Ekitike. Liverpool fans, what do you think? 80 million plus for Hugo Ekitike. Drop all your comment down below. Let me know what you think about Hugo Ekitike. Now, talking about Newcastle, let's move to Jhon Wissa. Since Newcastle wouldn't get Hugo Ekitike, they have shifted their attention to a Brentford striker, a DR Congo striker, Jhon Wissa. Nitise bomb. He's a very good guy. He is also, so to speak, a striker and he's also a versatile player. He can play, in a 4-4-2 shape where you have two strikers. So he can play as a second striker and also as a striker. And even in the Premier League, playing for Brentford, he has also proven, he has shown that yes, he has the potential to play for big teams so far as the English Premier League is concerned. So Jhon Wissa, I don't know the money Brentford will ask, but I think that 50 million will be okay to get the signature for Wissa from Brentford to Newcastle. I think it will be a good signing for Newcastle, since they couldn't get Hugo Ekitike. If they are getting a Premier League proven in Wissa, I think they will be good. But this Wissa deal has a significant impact on the Mbeumo deal, because I don't think Brentford would like to lose Mbeumo and Wissa in one window. Even though they have Kevin Sharp in there, but I don't think they will be willing to, lose Wissa and also lose Mbeumo. Even if they are going to lose the two, it means that Mbeumo, they will ask more money from Manchester United. So obviously, Manchester United should also look at that side, because if Brentford lose Wissa, a better thing, see, they will lose Mbeumo. So that is what we have on the transfer market, so to speak, strikers domino happening in the Premier League. Now let's move to Jhon Arias. Jhon Arias has completed a deal from Fluminense to Wolverhampton Wanderers, where the Portuguese boys, the Brazilian Portuguese boys play. So I think he will settle in very well, because it is Wolverhampton Wanderers. They have a lot of Portuguese boys, or they have a lot of Latin American, Brazilian Portuguese boys. So it is boxed like that. The environment is, so to speak, a Portuguese environment. So I think he will fit in that much. And he's, so to speak, older, 25-year-old, Jhon Arias. So let's see what happens. But 21 million euros for Jhon Arias from Fluminense to Wolverhampton Wanderers. I would want to see him in the Premier League next season. And this is one of the reasons why tournaments like this is very important. Tournaments like this, the World Cup, the CONCACAF, Cup, the AFCON, all these tournaments, Copa Libertadores, Copa Sudamericana, these are, very good tournament that when you watch the tournament, you can scout players and then bring them. This guy is a very, top second striker or striker in the Latin America, in Brazil, or the South American game. But people didn't know him. I personally didn't even know him. But after, Fluminense and a fantastic run in the FIFA Club World Cup, we saw Jhon Arias, or we saw that he's a very good player. So if he's going to Wolverhampton Wanderers, I'll be very happy for him, and I would want to watch him in the Premier League next season. Now let's move to the big elephant in the room. Rodrygo. Rodrygo have tweeted at him on several occasions that, Rodrygo, you are not the main man, or you are not one of the star boys in Real Madrid anymore. So move. Just move. Come to another big team, and then we'll make you a king. Come to Premier League. We'll make you a king. This is the Premier League, where Brazilian players flourish in the Premier League. So come and let's make you a king, Rodrygo. So if you are watching me, amigo, vamos, amigo, vámonos. So Rodrygo to Liverpool is also cooking down there. There has been a prelims talk with Liverpool and then the camps of Rodrygo. So let's see if Liverpool will go in hard for Rodrygo. But if you are going to go in hard for Rodrygo, it means that it is going to be 80 million or more for Rodrygo, because you can't come and you can't come and say you are paying 80 million for Hugo Ekitike and you would pay the same 80 million for Rodrygo. So I think that if Liverpool will get Rodrygo, probably maybe 90 to 100 million, because the price tag is 100 million from Real Madrid. That is the price tag. So let's see. But aside Liverpool, we have several clubs. Manchester City are there. We haven't had concrete links there. We have Chelsea also. There are a lot of teams. PSG are also there for Rodrygo. So let's see if Rodrygo will move from Real Madrid. And which team do you want Rodrygo to play for in the upcoming season? Drop all your comment down below. Real Madrid fans, would you like to lose Rodrygo Drop all your comment down below. Let me know your comment here. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Football Insights, and this has been, you know, a transfer rundown for you, a transfer zone for you here. Click on the subscribe button, press the post notification bell, follow us on our social media platform. Take care of yourselves, and peace.